Oh, what is going on, everybody? So check this out. I am with Leland, the owner of Benchmark Vehicles. Luckily, has one of his finest vans available to me. This isn't your most expensive, but this is up there.
It's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal build, and I can't wait to tour this entire thing with the owner of Benchmark Vehicles, guys. I've been waiting to get into this door for like 2.5 years. They do phenomenal work. I don't know what else to say, because we're gonna get me off camera, we're gonna put Leland on, he's gonna give the entire breakdown of everything that they do. It's phenomenal, I can't wait for this! Leland, what's up, bud?
What's up? I'm gonna peel this back now that it's just me.
That's cool, buddy. It sounds like a plan. First of all, you have this amazing looking creature.
We have the newest edition, Toppo, from Baja, Mexico. We were down there about a month ago, and we picked her up. She's a rescue dog. Makes a good addition to the shop and to the family.
Oh my goodness. How old, did you say how old she was? How old is she?
She's about 3.5 months now.
She is a little girl.
Yes, she's a little tiny run.
Oh, I love it. You own, operate, run, whatever you want to call it, Benchmark Vehicles.
That is us.
You guys are killing it. You don't really need me, but I wanted to tour you because of everything you're doing
Awesome.
in the van industry.
Thank you.
How many vans do you do? You know, do you like that kind of stuff? Like,
Yeah.
do you do all of your designing? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Tell me about
so
Benchmark.
All design is done in-house, all fabrication work is done in-house. We've got about 17,000 square foot facility, 15 employees, so super talented staff. And we limit ourselves to about 20 to 24 vans per year. And we do that because we're a custom high-end van builder. We're not a mass production shop. We're not trying to sell these at your RV dealership. These are all custom one-off pieces. Coming up in probably 2022, we'll do a couple Benchmark Limiteds, and we'll make some of our vans just available turnkey to purchase. So
Really? I didn't know that was coming up.
A cool thing to introduce in the next 6 to 7 months.
Benchmark Limited?
Yeah.
That's exciting, my man. I didn't even know this. I get excited when I hear stuff like that.
It's exciting. It should be fun.
Pretty much your design and your limited, right?
Yeah, we'll do a couple 170s, a couple 144s, make them approachable for, a wide variety of buyers, and just have, the design, the look that we're known for, and, have it turnkey ready to go. So a history of my background right here.
Can I spin around and show this?
So I come from a world of, I'm a 4x4 enthusiast, vintage, Land Cruiser, Toyota are kind of my main, hobby, fun thing. So
that is a 75 Land Cruiser.
That's a 1975 FJ40. Yes, it's a Northwest original truck. I've had it since I started the company in 2016. So my background is, Toyota trucks, off-road, fun, exploring, camping. I grew up in a cabinet shop. My father is a builder in the Bay Area, so I grew up working with him, learned design, learned fit and finish, learned a lot about intention and design intent, and I've transferred that to the what you see with the vans. And after a period of running my own furniture and cabinet business before starting Benchmark, we took off running with the vans.
And I know cabinet builders just because of everything I've done in the world. I'm going to say this, that cabinet building is extreme amounts of attention to detail. Your attention to detail is ridiculous, and obviously that speaks volumes when you walk into a van. We'll notice that.
Sure, and that's what I try to emphasize with all the designs.
Do you mind us stepping into the van and at least the one that we're showing off today?
Yeah, we can step into this.
Is there a name to this one? Maybe this design layout, or?
This is the Hoff.
The Hoff.
The Hoff it's built on a 170 4x4. It's a 2019 van. We built it about 6 months ago, so I've been using it, promoting it, kind of using it as a showpiece van. We're here today working with Inhabit Design Works to do these custom floor mats, which are, I think, quite brilliant, as Toppo would agree, since now she won't be sliding around on the floor that we do have in here, but pretty cool, easily removable.
Yeah.
Protects the floor that we install.
Walk me through the process. If I am a customer and I contact Benchmark Vehicles, you have 15 employees, so I'm assuming I'm not going to get Leland on the phone.
Correct.
But walk through a design process. How does that work?
Yeah, so my older sister, Erin, she runs basically all the behind the scenes. So she answers the phone, she does the bidding, she is the first person that someone will speak with. If you were to call Benchmark, you would speak with Erin. Vet certain folks, make sure we're a good fit, but we initially start with that conversation. What they're looking for, what their uses are going to be. The kind of van they want to build on is also very important, especially since we're only building on the Sprinter chassis these days. We produce an estimate, like you would have in a construction project, take a deposit at that point, and then once we get closer to a build date, which currently is about 18 to 19 months out from today if you were to call today to start a new project.
And only gonna get busier.
Yeah, it's only getting busier. So over 2 years to receive a finished product from us currently. We start working on design, and that's a really fun part. I enjoy that part quite a bit. Go through all the samples, countertops, interior finishes, lighting, floor plan. Some people are super easy. Some people, require more assistance. So we take as much time as we need. And
I would be very difficult, just to let you know that. Just to let you know, I'd be very difficult. I'm gonna step in first because we're gonna get the front, if that's okay.
yeah.
Hi. Like you said, this is a 170 4x4.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's pretty obvious you have 2 swivels. Yeah.
Factory swivels, right? Mercedes was great to finally introduce a factory safe, durable, non-aftermarket swivel seat. But that's great. It saves us a step. It's a lot less to worry about. Installing a non-factory swivel is not crash tested. They're not DOT approved.
Now, I'm assuming because it's factory, there's no rattling driving down the road.
No.
A lot of those aftermarkets come with a rattle.
Yeah, no rattle, no movement. They're solid.
Now, I noticed that you have a bench here, and then you obviously have the table here. That is
Yeah.
a very, I don't want to say easy design, but it's a very common design.
It's common, it makes sense. This is where you spend the time driving. You just turn the seats around, you open up the front space. You notice how when you walk in the van feels large and open. It doesn't feel closed off. We don't have cabinets overhanging the entryway. It has more of a natural flow as you jump into the van, and it expands into this kind of living area and this zone. And then we have obviously our bed and sleeping quarters in the back of the van.
What is this wood? Because it is freaking beautiful.
So it's black walnut, and we do a lot of just Western hardwoods for our tables, madrone, black walnut, some really nice white oak. We've done quite a few different Northwest specific hardwoods, and most of it comes right out of the Willamette Valley. Everything's got a protective coating of it's a laminate, and we use a nano technology laminate for all of our cabinets, and scratch resistant, scuff resistant, bamboo pull outs, so you can keep all your gear and your stuff and wipe your nose.
I noticed you used all 1/2-inch bamboo as your inside cabinetry?
Yeah.
That is crazy. I'll switch with you now.
Sure. Pull outs
Whoa.
are all going to be 1/2 inch.
No, you guys really do use this van.
And oh yeah, this one is what you got in there, Toppo? Probably still got trash in it from the weekend. Yes,
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does. Yeah, of course.
Now, I'm hearing these doors shut, and they sound solid.
Yeah. So it's a marine style latch, and we've gone through different latches over the years. Push button ones that don't really have that same kind of grab. These ones are really just positive. They shut, they close. You don't have to worry about them blowing open when you're shaking down a dirt road or on the highway. Controls kind of tucked away for the diesel cooktop, so you don't accidentally bump them.
Wait, that's a diesel cooktop?
It's a diesel cooktop.
By Webasto?
By Webasto, it's plumbed right into the diesel tank. The lighting we all have controlled from a touchpad, and everything, of course, is on a dimmer. There's a couple of these touchpads in the van, so you can control the lighting from the bed, from the front of the van. Master controls are always tucked away in we call it a control cabinet. Our breakers and tank monitors, power inverter, heating, gray tank dumps, all that sort of thing is tucked away in one nice spot.
We already know at this point that your quality of your build is spectacular, but I always like to ask systems, things you can't see, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
So systems as in electrical and and hot water and heater.
Yeah.
Those kind of things we can't see, but obviously your van has them.
Yeah. So this van has hot water, of course. It has an air heater, of course. It has a serious lithium battery bank. It has a ducted air conditioning system, controlled either from 2 different thermostats. You're never going to be cold or hot in this van. Good ventilation when you don't need the AC.
So the AC is up high. I see the vent you just pushed open up there. I'm assuming this down here is your heat.
So that's actually a vent for the refrigerator.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
So it's a big fridge. It has an external compressor, so the compressor vents out right there.
Oh, that's right. The Vitrofritos have the externals.
Yeah, you can do external or internal. And then the air heat is from right here.
Oh, there it is, all the way down there. Okay.
Yep. Centrally located, so it's it's going to move out throughout the van.
Okay.
We got a little ladder up to the bed. The bed's about a queen size, and everything's got its place, so we can spin around.
And you also just put that into what looks like a really nice shower.
It's a very nice shower. People go back and forth, and a lot of van builders go back and forth, like, built-in shower, no, it takes up too much space, it's it's a hassle or whatever it is. And I was a firm believer of that when I first started this company. It's like, yeah, a built-in shower, that's that's a huge amount of space, and what do you do with it when you're not in use? Well, you you put anything you want in it when you're not using it. You can put your skis in there, you can put your boots in there, but there's nothing better than getting into a shower when you're at a campsite and maybe there's 2 or 3 other vans around and you hop in your indoor shower and have a brilliant hot shower and pop out clean and fresh and ready for the next day. Or if you're on a road trip and you need to work or go to a meeting or meet with a vendor, in my occasion, if I'm all over the place meeting with different clients and vendors, I need a shower. I like to be clean.
Nice touch, by the way, with the indirect lighting. Really, really nice touch.
The mood lighting, right? You kill the overhead lights and you just have kind of your accent lighting.
Yes, accent. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Light up
accent,
your workspace.
What I found interesting is, oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sure.
Whoa, what is this?
So
that's a coffee machine, not like a little Keurig.
Yeah, put your beans in here. Put your water in.
Wait, does that ground the beans too?
It grinds the beans.
Get out of town. Does that come like standard in your vans? What's going on here, buddy?
We do these pretty often, actually.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
So we use this machine quite a bit. We'll do an espresso maker as well.
That is the nicest coffee machine I've ever seen in a van.
We've got, the coffee cabinet so you can keep your beans on hand and your tea. There's all kinds of good stuff.
Oh, a little toiletry bin. I like that.
Toiletries bin, silverware drawer.
Custom silverware drawer. I love that.
Yeah. So keep everything, where it needs to be in place.
I gotta say, I love the aspect of having all that bamboo.
Garage.
So if you need to get something out of the garage, it's right there. Or you want to put the dog away. Apparently, she's going away.
You going back there, Toppo?
We talked about this off camera, but you love this layout. You love the fixed bed. You pretty much try to do fixed beds.
Yeah.
Why is that?
First 2 vans we built a Murphy style bed, and it folded flat against the walls. We did, second bed underneath so you could sleep 4 people pretty comfortably. Sure, that's great. It's cool. It's incredibly hard to engineer.
Okay.
It's not very profitable, and as a business owner, I look at the numbers pretty detailed, critique those numbers pretty heavily. A fixed bed, you don't have anything to set up. It's in place. You spend 6 hours behind the wheel. You just need to take a nap, jump in the bed. Your linens are always set. Make the bed. When you come home from a hard day at work, the last thing you want to do is walk into your bedroom and fold down the Murphy bed and pull the sheets out and put your pillows out and figure out, you're sleeping. I want to get in my bed and have it set. I know the height to clear my bikes, and that's it. So we've moved away from the kind of modular beds. A lot of our 144s, they don't have the bulkhead. The beds are all removable, so you could take it out. You could haul a refrigerator if you wanted to.
Oh, wow.
So not that big of a deal.
Do you put a lot of showers in 144s?
No.
I didn't think so, yeah.
Always a shower off the back, so always an outside shower.
I also noticed in the back you have a custom cover, it looks like. And it looks like you have one for this door as well.
Yeah, this is one of our first versions of the, I call it the Benchmark 4-season screen, and all that means is it has a waterproof fabric on the outside where you can leave the bug screen zipped up in the winter, and you're hopping in and out of your van on the mountain and it's snowing or raining. Well, the last thing I want to do is blow in a bunch of snow and rain and have all my heat escape. So you can do the pass-through with just the waterproof fabric rolled down, or roll it up and you have the screen for the summertime, keep the bugs out. On our newest versions, you can unzip the top so you can just pull this whole thing out, stash it if you don't want it hanging down in the way. Do a lot of Corian. We'll do black walnut or madrone countertops as well, but this
up to the client is what you're saying.
Up to the client, yeah. Corian's durable. It's easy to fix. You can sand out scuffs. It's actually pretty lightweight when you make your cutouts and remove a lot of that surface area. You
want to step outside and maybe check out the back?
Sure.
Leland, what people don't realize in the van building world is a lot of the money that goes into these vans. Like, I don't ever talk pricing on my videos, right? Because I would rather them contact you for that. A lot of the price is what's on this outside, which is ridiculous. Yeah. Go from everything from the suspension to the bumpers to the racks.
Yeah, we could start, ground up, just tires, VF Goodrich tires. Obviously those are not factory. We've got a factory Sprinter here that hasn't had any exterior components done to it yet, so there's a significant difference.
And I'll show just a real quick, like that's the aftermarket, and then that's a factory. I mean,
correct.
They look better, plain and simple.
They perform better, 4-season use, snow, mud. We do the Agile Ride Improvement Package, the RIP kit on every single Sprinter we build.
Not a cheap endeavor, but man, is that worth it.
Very much worth it. We have our own 2-post lift here, so we can pick the van up, work safely at a good working height, do all the suspension components. CA Tune front bumper on this one, which is a really sweet setup that Max over at CA Tune designed.
Do you only use CA Tune? Do you other people or whatever the customer wants?
We do Rome built, hidden winch mounts by Agile and Van Compass. So
okay.
There's not a whole lot available really for the 907 chassis, so you know it's still fairly new.
Sure, yeah.
So, lighting, this particular van's got Vision X lighting.
Yeah.
We use Rigid, KC, Baja Designs, you know, Vision X, ARB.
You mentioned Rome Built. That's, I believe, the roof rack. Yeah, you love Rome Built. I know this.
Yeah, so Rome Built, you know, we work exclusively with Rome Built for our racks, and they design the best product. It's got the best look. You know, the quality is amazing. They're stout.
I'm glad you can get them on the phone because I can't.
We can get them on the phone. They're our neighbors, so it's really nice to be able to work with someone closely like that. And we've worked with them since day one. And you know, the owner at Rome Built's been, you know, hugely helpful to me. 13 vans that we're working on right now.
That's
so
it?
Pretty much every van in the shop gets a Rome Built rack.
And the ladder's off the passenger or driver's side, right?
Ladder's always on the driver's side for a side ladder.
Is Rome Built the only one doing this, where their ladder actually kicks sideways?
Yeah, that's the chicane. That's patented from Rome Built. So they own the patent, the design on that shape. And you know, it was initially designed for the 144 because the straight ladder on the 144 would cover the window, and if you had a T-vent window, it would hit the ladder.
Oh.
So what the folks over at Rome Built did was they shifted it back over the wheel well, called it the chicane because it's got that whoop, little swoopy chicane to it. Flare space flares on pretty much every van.
Why not? Especially if you're doing the fixed bed.
Yeah, exactly. Particular setup's got another agile product, agile off-road tire carrier, the Owl Sherpa, so you can do skis or bikes or a box or roto-pats or whatever you want on that.
Do you, a lot with Owl as well?
Yeah, we use quite a bit. Got the Owl carrier on that van. We work with Van Compass. They have the step bumper, you know, the recovery bumper, which is an awesome setup. Rome Adventure Company for rooftop boxes and you know, store all your recovery gear, leveling blocks.
This is so beautiful. Like, it's just so well thought out.
We do all of our own soft storage bags in-house as well. Got our four-season screen in the back.
Wow, my
So
man.
you can open that guy up, obviously roll it up, got your bug screen.
There's a screen on this.
Yeah. There it is.
If you're out in the middle of government land, Bureau of Land Management land, and you wanted to sleep with your doors open, you could comfortably do that with that screen there.
Your garage is kind of sectioned off, so you're good there. You can leave your doors open and
enjoy that maybe
get the
desert
breeze.
breeze. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You said you have an outdoor shower. Is it out back here?
Yeah, the outdoor shower is just right here.
Wow.
It's just a marine style transom. So pretty straightforward as a mixing valve. And
Oh, shnikes. How many gallons of water do you have?
we've got 40 gallons on this van.
Now this is interesting. Your 40 gallons is your water tanks inside, and you said
Water tanks are outside. Yep, gray tanks and fresh tanks, and we do that. We're able to do that because we can heat the tanks, and we'll heat the gray tanks, we'll heat the fresh tanks, we'll heat the plumbing pickup line that goes through the floor. It allows for more water, for one.
Yep.
Keeps that low, kind of dynamic weight, you know, center of gravity low on that. You know, it's quite a bit of weight with a stainless steel tank.
Yes.
And full of water.
So it's a stainless steel tank that you heat.
Yes.
Wow.
12 volt heating element.
And this goes back to your amazing Lithionics battery that you use.
Yes.
I call it the Rolls Royce of batteries.
They are.
Do you have the ones that are heater, that have the heating element to it?
Yeah, so we're only using their GTX series.
Yeah.
And I've pretty much just been buying the 315 GTX, which is like one of the newest batteries, integrated Bluetooth, integrated heating, integrated BMS, super compact. They're 21 inches long, 6 inches wide, 315 amp hours each.
And you can put anywhere between 1 to however many you want in
One
here.
to 3.
Yeah.
So this van has 2, so we're 630 amp hours.
It's way more than enough.
Nation's alternator kit on here, so we've got what do we do on here? The 160 amp kit.
Wait a minute, you put the separate alternator.
Yeah, all the vans have their own charging system, so we don't tap in, we don't rob power from the Mercedes alternator.
Which is what a lot of people do.
Yeah, that's the common thing to do. You use a smart charger like a Sterling or a Master Volt for charging a lithium battery. You can set the profile, but we're still only going to get 60 amps out of that.
If that.
If that.
But
More like 40.
But with your kit, which is the second alternator kit.
Yeah, we're getting about 130 amps out of the 160 kit, and then they do a 280, which we're using now.
So you could charge this van from dead just from running the alternator in like, I don't know, maybe 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you leave camp after 5 days of camping in the snow and your battery's low. You get to the next campsite, a few hours down the road, you're all charged up, ready to go again.
What's interesting is the extra alternator kit you can idle charge.
Yeah.
With the DC to DC like Sterling or Victron,
Right.
you can't idle charge, from what I understand.
You get a very low charge at
Okay,
idle. Yeah,
okay.
You know, maybe 25 amps.
Yeah, so it
That's
takes obviously a lot
not
longer.
Very much, yeah.
Right.
And of course, there's solar on the roof as well, so you're always getting that, you know, float charge.
You didn't even say how much solar you do have on the roof.
This one actually has only 200 watts. So we did 2 panels. So
Right.
that was for maximizing the deck space on the roof. So you can basically lay down. We have a 6-foot clearance up there. So
Which
stargaze, you know, photography, whatever you want to do. But
you're one of those companies that I love and hate. That I love you because you're an amazing design and amazing build, and I just hate it because I don't have it.
Right.
There's one last thing I want to end with.
Yeah.
You showed me something randomly, and I think you accidentally showed me this. You were controlling something through your phone.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot. I mean, so this van has 4 apps, and we have
4 apps?
4 different apps. So we have, you know, kind of have like the van app. The lighting, we work with Switch Pros, it's a California company, and I can connect, you know, via Bluetooth, obviously.
Yeah.
The lighting.
You just turned that on with your app. You son of a, yeah.
Passenger side,
Oh my God.
driver's side, and then of course the fronts.
I just saw the yellow light at the front there, yeah. Holy crap, dude.
Air compressor as well.
You have an onboard air compressor?
Onboard air, so you can air down your tires, you can plug back in, you can air up your tires. And then we've got the ReLion Battery app, so we can kind of monitor the vitals. So this is key.
Oh.
So there's 2 cells in this battery, so it's split in half. So each battery is at about 80% right now. It shows the time remaining with, you know, we've got interior lights on, the refrigerator on, fan going, gives us about, so split in half, 2 days. So we're at about 4 days of power just sitting at 80%.
Not only that, you have 4 days left, and this
days
has
left.
been sitting inside for a while. I think a day or two, no?
Yeah, we got back Monday morning, so it's been sitting here since Monday morning.
And we're filming this on
not
Wednesday,
getting any
everybody.
Solar, yeah, we're at 80%. Yeah, the beer's still cold in the fridge.
You only use 20%, and you literally have not been outside in the sun to charge that battery.
Not
That
at
is
all.
crazy.
And we haven't driven it anywhere or plugged it in.
What do you not have? What have you not thought of?
I'm sure there's so much stuff.
Hey, at least you're humble. At least you're humble. I love
There's
that.
always more. There's always more to think of. There's always more to do. We always try to make the next van better and strive to make each van, you know, easier for the end user and,
Right.
You know, just more functional, right?
And we're also not going to show this on camera, but you actually control the stereo system from your phone.
Oh yeah, we have we do camp mode in a lot of our vans.
Camp mode,
Called
thank you.
Camp mode. So you flip a little switch and pulls off your phone, Bluetooth off your phone, and then you can, listen to.
I
your
can't
beats
just.
at
I can't put any beats on, brother.
You can't put beats on.
I can. I'm sorry
okay.
because I don't have rights to that music.
Right.
Guys, this is why I wanted to tour Leland and his vans, or one of his vans.
Cool.
We are going to come back. We are going to see some more stuff that you've done in the future.
Yeah.
We're going to check out your team in the future, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to check out when she gets a little bigger. We're going to do all of that. I know that you have something really big in the works coming up soon.
We've got a couple really big things that we're going to announce in the coming months that I think people are going to be really excited about. Yeah.
So check you out on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because you announce a lot of stuff through Instagram.
Yeah. Everything's, you know, that's our platform. That's how we reach our audience.
You also have benchmarkvehicles.com, I believe.
Yep, the website, benchmarkvehicles.com. Instagram is benchmark_vehicles. And then, of course, everything's linked to Facebook because why wouldn't you?
What I hate you even more is I just found out you're younger than me, and you're absolutely killing it. You're killing it. All right, dude, congratulations on everything that you're doing. I can't wait to meet your team.
Yeah.
I can't wait to show everybody, my viewers, your shop in the eventual future.
Yeah, more of our showroom shop.
Yeah, this is like, hey, we're gonna step away from everybody.
Yeah.
Leland, guys, check him out, Benchmark Vehicles. If you need anything at all, you can't get a hold of him, but you can try and hit up your sister, apparently.
My sister will be the first person you speak with. Correct?
Yeah, you gotta pay her more, my man.
Yes, I do. She's a lifesaver.
All right, guys, thank you so much.